You know that feeling, right? Drowning in information but still feeling like you don't quite get it. Well, today on the Deep Dive, our mission is simple. Cut through that noise. We're pulling out the key insights for a longer, healthier life, drawing heavily from longevity expert Dr. Peter Attia. Specifically, we're diving into his idea of the Centenarian Decathlon. Now, it's not some rigid competition. Think of it more as a personal roadmap, like 10 goals, physical and mental, that you set for yourself to make sure those later years are full of vitality, not just existing.
Exactly. And what's really fascinating here, I think, is the fundamental shift in perspective it encourages. We're moving past just focusing on lifespan, simply how many years you live. The real goal here is optimizing health span. That's the quality of those years, making sure you're active, engaged, independent.
Health span. I like that distinction.
Yeah. And a key part of this is something Dr. Attia calls backcasting.
Yeah.
So basically, you picture what you want to be able to do way down the line. Maybe it's lifting your 30-pound grandkid when you're 80. Easy example. Then you train now to do significantly more than that. So maybe lifting, 50 or 60 pounds today. That difference, that's your buffer. It's a physiological reserve against the decline that, well, inevitably happens.
Okay, that backcasting idea really clicks. It's proactive, not reactive. But, for someone feeling a bit overwhelmed by all the health advice out there, where's the starting point for this decathlon framework? Is there one pillar that holds it all up?
Oh, absolutely. The bedrock. It's undeniably physical fitness. And we're talking specifically about functional fitness. The decathlon goals aren't arbitrary. They mirror everyday movements, things that are absolutely vital for staying independent as you age.
Right, because it really hits home when you think about those little moments, doesn't it? Like struggling to get off the floor after playing with kids or just getting breathless carrying groceries. So these decathlon goals, they're not about, setting powerlifting records. It's more about, can you carry those grocery bags a few blocks? Can you climb a few flights of stairs without feeling wiped out? Making real life manageable.
Precisely. It's about function in the real world. So if those are the kinds of goals, how do we actually track progress objectively? Beyond just, can I do it or not? Oh.
Well, there are some fascinating biomarkers. Take VO2 max. That's basically your body's peak oxygen usage during intense exercise. It's a really robust measure of aerobic fitness. And incredibly, it's probably the strongest single predictor we have for overall mortality, especially cardiovascular death. Improving it takes consistent work, though. No quick fixes. Okay, VO2 max. That makes sense. Aerobic capacity.
Yeah.
What else?
Then there's something maybe a bit more surprising. Grip strength. It sounds simple, but its predictive power is kind of astonishing. Stronger, actually, than systolic blood pressure for predicting early death.
Wait, hang on. Grip strength. More predictive than blood pressure. That sounds almost hard to believe. Why?
Yeah, it surprises a lot of people. It's because grip strength isn't just about your hands. It acts as a proxy, really, for your overall muscle mass, your overall strength, even your neurological health system-wide. It reflects a kind of total body robustness. It correlates with bone density, cognitive function, fall risk. It's quite encompassing.
Wow. Okay, so it's like a window into your overall system strength.
Exactly. But beyond these kinds of measurements, there's this incredible internal communication happening when you exercise. Think of your muscles when they contract as sending out these tiny molecular text messages throughout your body. We call them myokines. These signals do amazing things, like irisin, for example. It helps brown your white fat, making it more metabolically active, and it's good for your brain, too. Another one, biibia, seems to help with fat burning in the liver. So exercise isn't just building muscle. It's like orchestrating this internal health conversation.
Molecular text messages. I love that analogy. It makes exercise sound even more powerful. So we've focused a lot on the physical, which is clearly crucial, but you called it a decathlon, implying multiple events. What are the other key areas in this holistic approach?
All right, it's definitely not just about exercise. The pillars are all interconnected. Take nutrition. Think about things like intermittent fasting, maybe a 16.8 window. It's not just calorie restriction. It can trigger a metabolic switch. Your body shifts from burning glucose to burning fat more efficiently. Plus, it promotes autophagy. That's your cell's internal cleaning process. Really important for renewal.
Autophagy, cellular cleanup. Got it.
Then there's sleep. Absolutely non-negotiable. During deep sleep, your brain has this amazing cleaning system, the glymphatic system. It clears out metabolic waste, including stuff like beta amyloid, which is linked to Alzheimer's. Sleep impacts everything: recovery, mood, focus.
And poor sleep probably undermines your exercise recovery and your mood, right?
Totally. They all feed into each other. And that includes the fourth pillar, emotional well-being. Managing stress, having purpose, social connections. These are biologically active. They influence your hormones, your inflammation levels, everything.
It really paints a picture, doesn't it? The Centenarian Decathlon isn't just a fitness plan. It's a whole philosophy for aging with intention. It really makes you think, what do you want your marginal decade, those later years, to look like? What goals would you set?
And maybe a final thought to leave you with. We talked about exercise sending these molecular text messages. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other things that you do every day, your habits, your routines, might be sending similar signals, good or bad, shaping your long-term health in ways we don't always appreciate.